The Holy Spirit. So this risen Lord, okay, we were talking about how this, our human personality is animated. We have our soul. Now you can look at this paper. Inside there is a drawing. You know, I am an engineer, so my diagrams are circles and triangles. The triangle represents the Trinity. The inner circle represents the soul, our soul. And there are many other circles outside the soul is our conscience and our mind, unconscious, subconscious minds, and our inner senses. All these are charged with the power of the Holy Spirit from the soul. And also, it is sanctified by the Holy Spirit. It is empowered by the Holy Spirit. So this is how a human person, God planned to live, that a human person must live not by human power, but by the power of God. God created a human being to live not by his own power, but by the power of God. So as I said, the power of God in our soul, I was explaining this fan. Look at the fan. It has a body. It has a hub. And inside the hub, there is a core. But this is not enough to run. What is needed to run? Electric power. You see the running, the body is moving, rounding, but is the power is given to the body? No, power is not given to the body. Power is given to the core. So exactly, if our body has to move, if our hub has to think, this mind and body is so much correlated, the mind says, lift your hand, then immediately we lift the hand. The body acts. Look there, then the eyes turn that side. Make a round, yes. All this is a relationship of mind and body. But how this function? It functions through the soul. The power is from the soul. Catechism, paragraph 1718, last part of that. Our body and mind draw power from the soul, and the soul draw power from God. Soul draw power from God. This is the dynamics. Do you got 1718? The last part of this. Body draw power from the soul.
For my body draws life from my soul, and my soul draws life from you.
From God. So if the body and soul separate, so I said, I got a heart attack, that means I die. I die means body and soul is there, but they are now separated. We call such a separation, we call death. Now, will you say Thomas Paul is lying here? You will never say even my name. This man who was so active, speaking, thinking, is not able to do anything. Why? The soul left his body. Even his name left. Nobody will say Thomas Paul is lying there. People will say his body is lying there. Is the body taken? No, no, body is still there. Body is in the mortuary. Nobody will say Thomas Paul is in the mortuary. You understand how our language changes? So, it is to understand a Christian wisdom is this, that our body and mind is animated by the soul, and the power to the soul come from God. And now, every day, you can spend little time. Pope Francis used to say, you must have your battery charged. You must have your battery charged. These are the days of the mobile phones. You may have the best mobile phone, but without the charging, the battery, it will not function. So, I was inspired to give this paper. Some of you who are familiar with my retreat, you have already have this, and you are praying this, and it is empowering you. So, couple of days back, one woman rang me up from faraway country. She said, Thomas, I am fed up. A lot of problem, chaos. I have 3 children, my husband, a 4th child, in the sense we have 4 people in our home, but I am not able to be in harmony with any of these people. Everybody criticizes me, I also criticize them, nothing is in order. All are running around, shouting one another, speaking ill about one another. My daughter says, Mommy, you don't know anything. Why are you telling like this? Daughter is shouting at the mama. I said, don't worry. I asked her, what prayer you do early morning? Well, we have no time. Early morning, getting up, I have to cook, I have to feed the children, make them send to school. That means you are running your car without benzene. Do you want to go for a picnic? What will you first do? Come on, Dad, you go and fill the petrol in there. So it's a simple knowledge, simple wisdom. We must fill our own soul first. I asked her, can you do it as an experiment? I sent her this prayer. It takes 1 hour, but I know at this stage you may not even do 1 hour. Begin with 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you only pray before you do any work in the morning. You pray, fill my soul. Oh, Holy Spirit, fill me. Pray for yourself. So many others say, no, early morning I say at least 3 rosaries. You say rosary later. Rosaries are intercession prayers. You are praying for the whole world. We have Merciful Jesus Rosary. What is the Merciful Jesus Rosary prayer is? Through the sake of the passion of Jesus, have mercy on us and upon the whole world. But first of all, your glass must be filled, no? If your glass is not filled, how can you give to others? So Thomas, what should I do? You simply pray, Holy Spirit, directly to Holy Spirit, fill me with your wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Say everybody, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Everybody, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You can also stand up from your bed and nearby your bed. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Little jogging. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Wisdom, knowledge. And then love, joy, peace. Little bit love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Love, joy, peace. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Come on, everybody. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Love, joy, peace. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Come on, everybody. Love, joy, peace.
Wisdom, understanding, love, joy, peace.
Fill me, fill me, fill me. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, love, joy, peace. Fill me, fill me. Wisdom, knowledge,
understanding, love, joy, peace.
Wisdom, knowledge, understanding.
Understanding, love, joy, peace.
10 minutes. Believe. God will be very happy. Oh, now you got the point. You want this. You want to be charged. Yes, you have to be. And I told her, please do this 10 minutes and give me a feedback. What happens? She said the next day, Thomas, completely different. Completely different. She wrote me, maybe she will be seeing this video in the YouTube and she will recognize I am talking about her. Because when I said this, she said, morning after this prayer when I came out, the dog pissed in the living room. Normally, I would be very much irritated by this, but I never had any irritation. Is it a good sign or not?
Yes.
And next thing, the children got up themselves and say, Mama, shall I do that? Oh, exactly, I was thinking that. See, you got my point? A girl is asking as if she read her mind. Everybody is doing everything very peacefully. Now she has more time. Please do this today or tomorrow morning, and I want you to give a testimony of that. What happens? In Germany, the same thing happened. A woman who had 4 sons. And when I was talking about prayer, she said, Thomas, you men do not know how the ladies had to be busy in the morning. I have 4 boys, you know, how much it is so chaotic in the morning, how much I had to struggle to get them, raise them up, to feed them, to cleanse them, to make them to see their homework done, and to pack them to college, school. Oh, and you want me to pray 1 hour? Impossible. You men do not know. I said, Madam, why are you angry with me? Senseless you are speaking. Okay? It is not because my speaking you are angry, your inner peace, you have no inner peace. That's why you are angry. Yes. Then I told her again, 10 minutes. Before the children raise up, you are a mother of these 4 children. That means God the Creator worked in your womb. Who worked in your womb? The Creator God. To create these children, but He is still working to give what is needed for these children. Through you. Not you through your womb, but through your soul. Can you spend 10 minutes so that it flow in you, and through you it will flow to your children, so that your whole God's mind and attitude will be transmitted to you, and that wisdom and understanding will transmit to your children. Is it so simple? Try one day and see. I said, please do 10 days and give me a feedback. She did, and after 10 days, this German lady wrote me a mail. Miracle, amazing. She said, first day, she prayed this prayer 10 minutes only. Love, joy, peace, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And she felt quite peaceful. Second day, when she prayed this, kids are getting up themselves and doing their homework without her shouting them. So she got more time to pray. She could pray now 20 minutes. And the 3rd or 4th day, to her astonishment, she saw her husband got up, and in the kitchen he is cooking food for the children. What a wonder! And he takes care of packing the food and sending them to school. Now, she amazed, what has she to do? Nothing. Children are getting up. Husband is cooking food. And then she realized she must spend more time in prayer. Everything will work automatically. Then she did 1 hour prayer. And she said, Thomas, this is amazing, spectacular. I want you to come to our city to give a retreat only for the mothers, that they must know this. We mothers are ignorant about this supernatural power which will work through the parents doing things in the home. What do you think? So this is down to earth, practical. It is not that you pray intercession prayer at the first instance. No, you pray rosary later. First you pray for yourself. Fill your soul with power. Charge your batteries. You know, Holy Father, Pope Francis, morning 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, he says he prays. So I have another prayer. This also I used to pray. Now also I pray, but little more I pray. I pray purely for wisdom, knowledge, understanding early in the morning. 4 o'clock I get up. And I have another method of prayer for you. I can, through my spirit, contact your spirit. Morning 4 o'clock. And raise you up in the morning 4 o'clock. Do you want to try that one day? That tomorrow morning 4 o'clock, you don't put any alarm. Thomas Paul will call you up through Holy Spirit. Do you want to check that? Holy Spirit will call you. You may listen even the voice of Thomas Paul, or you may feel somebody raising you up. 4 o'clock, how many of you want to check this? Make a taste of it, only for a day. How many of you want? Okay, now I am going to set up the alarm. Okay, keep your hand up. Now you are consenting by raising this hand. You consent. Say now, I consent.
I consent,
Thomas Paul,
Thomas
to
Paul,
enter into my soul
to enter into my soul
through Holy Spirit.
through Holy Spirit.
And when Thomas Paul get up in the morning,
And when Thomas Paul get up in the morning,
I too will get up.
I too will get
We
up.
are configured.
We are configured.
Oh Holy Spirit,
Oh Holy
we
Spirit,
will pray for wisdom.
we will pray for
4
wisdom.
o'clock tomorrow morning.
4 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Amen.
Amen.
Eh? What is this? All right. Now, don't think exact 4 o'clock it will happen. It may happen from 3:30 onwards.